Here I am in Sunraysia region of Victoria, Australia. This is the largest almond growing region of Australia. And I'd like to share with you an update regarding a new feature that's been added to the Phytech service for almond clients. Now it's the end of the first week in February and the harvest is set to get underway next week. But before that can take place, there's a natural process that needs to happen in these trees. And that process is called hull split. Now, hull split involves the hull of the almond. I'll grab one of these for you. Involves the hull of the almond splitting open like this to expose the shell inside. That's a necessary process to facilitate drying down of the shell and the kernel in particular inside. Now, for hull split to start, we need to apply a mild stress to the tree. And that's where the Phytech service comes in because we're using plant sensors to measure the stress in the trees. So here's one of our sensors installed on this tree here. There's a few others in this block on other trees down here. And these sensors are continually measuring the water status in the trees. And the raw data from those sensors goes to our servers where it's processed and analysed and now runs through our new hull split algorithm. And what that does is it helps the grower identify what they can do with their irrigation or how to manipulate their irrigation to facilitate the hull split process. And what we want to see is a nice even hull split. So here we've got large clusters of nonpareil down in the lower parts of the tree, all starting to split open. And also up in the far reaches or the top parts of the tree up there, it might be a bit hard to see, we'll try and zoom in for you. The hulls are also well and truly splitting up there as well. So this process is happening very evenly through the trees, even when we go down deep inside the middle of the tree. This is normally the place where it's the last or the latest, hardest to get hull split to take place, and we can see there that it's well and truly underway. So this grower has expressed to us that this is the best and most even hull split that he's ever seen, even as it is through the trees, through the blocks, and it's also the most consistent and it's been continuous. And that's important because the continuous nature of the hull split, because it helps to minimise any pest and disease issues that might pop up, particularly hull rot. And so we're very pleased with the way this is working and how our growers are able to use it to facilitate the hull split process. Thanks for listening in.